So you downloaded a free game. Just one. No big deal, it can't hurt anyone. You start playing a little bit, and after a couple hours, your character now has a flaming sword, rainbow armor, and a top hat that costs more than your groceries. This is a common thing that tends to happen with a lot of players in these so-called free games. So while you can get the games for free, are the games themselves truly free? Today we're unpacking the real cost of online gaming. And spoiler, it's not just your money, it's your time, your sanity, and maybe your friendships too. I will also provide some tips to avoid spending so much money in case it's becoming a bit of a problem. Let's break it down. Gaming is probably more accessible now than it has ever been, but that also makes it one of the biggest pitfalls for the everyday gamer. Free-to-play games are one of the biggest lies since the famous line that every gamer knows all too well, just one more game. Yes, they're technically free, but they're also built like digital casinos. They throw in limited time skins, loot boxes, and currency systems with weird names like crystal bucks or power orbs. All of this to induce the feeling like you need to get these resources to be better or pull ahead in the game. Then again, you don't need to spend money every time to get these extra items. You just have to grind 47 hours and pray to RNGesus that you pull every item that you want. They use this kind of psychology to squeeze your wallet, along with a few other ways. One is scarcity, where they advertise only 24 hours left to get this. Another is exclusivity, such as Battle Pass owners only items. And the third is social pressure. Your squad may have all these cool skins and it may pressure you to buy things just to avoid FOMO. One purchase leads to another and suddenly your phone starts feeling lighter due to how much money just came out of your account. If you sit back and think about it, start asking questions like why are all these games becoming free to play? It doesn't really make sense from a business perspective, right? They've got to be losing money from this tactic overall. Well, actually, companies make more money this way since free-to-play revenue comprises roughly 80% of all games revenue. Just another thing to think about before you get yourself immersed in another free-to-play game. There are other options though. You might think, okay, if I'm spending money anyways, I'll be smart and subscribe instead. That's a great idea until you realize you're paying about $60 a month across several services just to play Fortnite. This does have its pros and cons, and I feel like I've been talking about subscriptions a lot on my channel lately, but I'll go over a few quickly. The pros is that you have a ton of games, it saves you money if you use it wisely, and it is great for discovery of new games. The cons, however, is that you'll forget to cancel subscriptions, you now have too many choices of games, and you'll end up collecting games and not playing most of them. Subscriptions just have to be right for you, and we're not even talking about playing for free anymore. We're talking about the cheapest way to play online games now. But let's keep moving on. Here's where it gets real. Online games are engineered to keep you hooked. Every time you level up or unlock something, your brain throws a party. Dopamine spikes everywhere. But soon, you're not playing for fun, but for the grind. And the competition, forget about it. Your enemy has a neon dragon flamethrower, and you're still using a potato launcher? Better pull out the wallet. This kind of pressure leads to real addiction. You may catch yourself starting to spend impulsively, constantly buying things that you'll maybe use once and then forget about, or just to chase the new shiny item that comes out every week. You may even feel like shit after gaming sessions because of this. It may be time to step back and take a break if that is the case. Tell your stream you're seeing loot boxes every time you blink. You don't have to quit gaming, you just need a plan. First, you should set a monthly budget. Give yourself a spending cap and make sure you don't go past that. One of the easier ways to ensure you don't spend too much is to remove your credit card from your console or PC. Then you replace your payment methods with gift cards. This slows down impulse buying and could also prevent you from buying other things because you don't want to get up and get your wallet. Another tactic you could use is to wait 24 hours before buying something. Half the time you forget you even wanted it, and if it's like a 24-hour thing, maybe just sleep on it. In the end, a lot of games become irrelevant after a year or two, so just keep that in mind as well. An alternative to avoid spending money on games is to explore different ways to have fun. This could include playing co-op with friends, joining community events, or doing challenge runs or self-imposed goals within the game. Your enjoyment doesn't have to come with a price tag, except emotional damage from lag, but that's universal. Online gaming is amazing. It's fun, social, and sometimes therapeutic. But it's also designed to monetize your time, your attention, and your feelings. So enjoy it. Just don't let it drain your wallet and your weekends without you noticing. Be mindful, set limits, and remember, you don't need that glowing armor set to have a glowing time. So tell me, what's the dumbest thing you ever bought in a game? Mine's probably a $10 to $15 skin that I bought in Call of Duty and the Battle Pass that I stopped playing 2 weeks later. You live and you learn, I guess. But that's it for the video. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you on the next one.